19 coolest things about In-N-Out. One of the most popular fast food chains doesn't even have that many restaurants in the United States. But In-N-Out has proved, despite that, they have a unique way of doing things that only adds to their appeal to customers. Here's some of the things about In-N-Out you didn't know.
Welcome to Titanic. It's your guest host, Wacky Universe. Let's get on with the video.
19. The first Californian drive-thru. Burger stands are a big part of California's style, but did you know that the first burger stand with a drive-thru was In-N-Out? The first In-N-Out was built in 1948 at Baldwin Park, California, a suburb of Los Angeles. It also happened to be located right across the street from one of the founders' childhood houses. Up until that time, existing fast food establishments operated by car hop, wherein employees went up to customers in their cars, took their orders, and then came back to serve the food. In-N-Out has been setting itself apart from all other fast food restaurants in America since then. 18. A 4x4 burger. Everyone knows In-N-Out has a secret menu, ultimately making it not so secret. Even still, some things on the secret menu elude people, such as the existence of the 3x3 burger or even the 4x4 burger. If the double-double on the regular menu doesn't satisfy your ground beef needs, know that you can order even more to stuff between that bread. How you'll open your mouth to do so may be the real secret here. 17. Newlyweds founded In-N-Out. Harry and Esther Snyder founded In-N-Out back in 1948 at the location we just talked about in Baldwin Park. The two were just recently married at the time of the restaurant opening. When they first started out, Esther would take care of money and accounting, while Harry would be the one to go to the markets every morning so that they could have fresh ingredients for their food. The ownership and running of the company would eventually fall to their sons, Rich and Guy, and then to their only granddaughter, Lindsay Snyder, in the subsequent years. 16. Hidden Bible verses. The verses can actually be found rather easily if you just pay a little attention to your beverage cup the next time you order from In-N-Out. Under the cup, along the little ridge of the bottom, you'll see things like John 3:16 or Proverbs 3:5 underneath the milkshake cup. You'll even find Proverbs 24:16 on the underside of a french fry box or Nahum 1:7 on the wrapper of a double-double. Lindsay Snyder says she found peace through Christianity and considers herself a dedicated Christian. So it makes sense there'd be little hints of the owner and heiress's personality on the products. 15. The origins of animal style. One of the most well-known and popular things to order off the In-N-Out secret menu has to be the animal-style fries. In-N-Out started implementing animal-style fries and burgers by 1961. Did you even know you could get animal-style burgers? It's basically the same thing as animal-style fries, except you stuff all that in the burger. Of course, you could just eat the burger and animal-style fries separately. 14. Drive-thru innovators. Not only was In-N-Out the first to offer drive-thru service, they were also the first to use a 2-speaker system at the drive-thru, meaning all the drive-thrus you go through now that use a speaker all took that from In-N-Out's idea. The modern drive-thru system originated from the Snyders, and now almost all, if not all, of the drive-thrus at restaurants use this method. 13. Why In-N-Out stays in the West. Some people from other countries, or people moving away from the West Coast, or people from other parts of the United States may wonder why they don't have an In-N-Out near them. In-N-Outs can only be located in the West or Southwest, and that's not necessarily because of any outright discrimination. See, only 2 In-N-Out distribution centers exist in the world, one in Baldwin Park, California, and the other in Dallas, Texas. The products from each place get delivered fresh, and so the trucks transporting everything have to get to the restaurants within one day. 12. The celebrities who love In-N-Out. Although the low cost of a meal at In-N-Out may attract all sorts of people, middle class and lower, it should be noted that celebrities love to eat at the classic and simple fast food restaurant too. From the likes of Larry King, who said that everybody in Los Angeles loves the In-N-Out burger, to Paris Hilton, who got a DUI for trying to get to In-N-Out, to even Chef Gordon Ramsay, they have all declared their love for the California-based food chain. Julia Child was even said to always have a list of store locations with her. 11. No changing the menus. Aside from the new things you discover off the secret menu, or the little custom things you can ask for, the menu at In-N-Out has always stayed the same since it opened. You'll recall how small that menu is at the counter, leaving room for lots of efficiency in the kitchen. Since Lindsay Snyder became president, she added sweet tea to the beverage menu, but only in the newer locations in Texas. Dr. Pepper wasn't included until 1996, and that was over 20 years ago. So don't expect any new menu items anytime soon. 10. The company standards. In-N-Out enthusiasts may have noticed that all the food tastes the same at every In-N-Out they go to, no matter which location. And that has a lot to do do with how corporate In-N-Out insists on keeping everything company-owned. Lindsay Snyder has not and does not plan to sell off franchises to restaurateurs, the way other fast food chains operate. This way, they can keep a close eye on the standards and operations. 9. The ultimate milkshake. This is probably the ultimate indecisive person's favorite menu item at In-N-Out. On the menu, you'll only see vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry underneath the milkshake option. But on the secret menu, there's an option to get a Neapolitan milkshake too. So when you're standing there, unable to decide which milkshake you should choose, just go ahead and choose all 3. 8. No frozen food allowed. We've already talked about how people favor eating at In-N-Out for the simple menu and how the company works to keep the quality of the food at a high standard. Remember how we mentioned what the deal was with the 2 distribution centers and how a restaurant only had to be a day away? Well, that's because none of their food comes prepackaged or frozen. At the 2 facilities available, all the patties get made there and there only. The food doesn't travel more than 500 miles from each center so that it doesn't ever have to be frozen. 7. The real reason for the palm trees. Some speculated that the palm trees present outside In-N-Out establishments held some biblical importance, but the real reason doesn't have ties to religion, despite the Bible verse references they include on their containers. Actually, one of the founders, Harry Snyder, was a huge fan of the film It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, wherein palm trees in the shape of a W mark the spot of hidden treasure. The crossed palm trees in front of In-N-Out and on their cups mark each restaurant as a treasure. 6. The rise of protein style. The health kick pop culture likes to cycle through every other decade has been brought back in the new age of fitness and Instagramming that fitness. As a result, protein style has become more popular in the past couple years, though some might hiss at the sight of a bunless burger. But protein style burgers aren't such a new item on the In-N-Out secret menu. Harry Snyder decided to leave out the buns in his hamburgers as a way to diet, all the way back during the 70s. But it wasn't a very well-known secret menu item until recently. So back during the early 2000s, people thought they added protein style to the menu because of the popular Atkins diet. 5. Well done or medium rare. You probably could have guessed that you can order your patty well done or even medium rare. You can also order your fries to be light or well done too. Fries can come as fries light, which means they sit in the fryer for a small amount of time. They can also be served well done, making for crunchier fries. A third option known as fries light well lets you enjoy your fries in some sort of starchy middle between the two. And if you have a low sodium diet, you can also ask for fries without salt. 4. In-N-Out merch. When people visit an In-N-Out, you've probably seen the t-shirts put on display in a window or even part of the restaurant where you can buy merch. If you haven't seen these, you can still purchase hats, shirts, hoodies, and the like online. One of the more ridiculous clothing items on sale that features an In-N-Out insignia, however, are UGGs, or at least UGG fashion boots. Society has shown that it has mixed feelings about UGGs, but if you're pro UGG and pro In-N-Out, you can buy a pair for about $25. 3. Now serving hot cocoa. Looks like In-N-Out did decide to put something new on the menu for this new generation, hot cocoa. It counts as the first new item in 15 years for the company and arrives right in the middle of the winter season. They sell it at about $1.60 per cup, and the internet nearly flipped the proverbial table at the news. According to Lindsay Snyder, her grandparents used to sell hot chocolate in their original menu, and she's not sure how it ever fell off the menu. In that case, it means this technically isn't a new menu item, but whatever. 2. Lindsay Snyder's fortune. Although In-N-Out may not be a wholly international establishment, owner and heiress Lindsay Snyder may be just one of the youngest billionaires in America. She has a net worth of $1.3 billion and just turned 35 this past year, meaning she got the last half of the company's trust left by her grandmother. After her grandmother, Lindsay Snyder became the sole owner of In-N-Out. She very rarely shares details about her personal life. 1. More patties. Still didn't get enough patties with a 4x4? Take a look at this 20-patter burger from In-N-Out. Customers can totally order this, but one customer in Las Vegas decided they wanted a burger with 100 patties, to which In-N-Out replied they could totally make that happen. The cost came to be about $97.66, but since it was just a weekend in Vegas back in 2004, the people paying didn't even seem to mind. The In-N-Out workers had to put a few boxes together so that the burger would have somewhere to be contained. The effort to eat and finish that burger took 8 people, with 2 of those people eating about 20 patties each.
If you liked that video, why don't you get wacky with me on my channel, Wacky Universe, right over here.